Americans are really down on the Federal Reserve Board. Look in front of you, 30% of Americans, that's all, rate the job being done by the Federal Reserve as excellent or good. We embedded this question about the Federal Reserve along with other government agencies, and for each we asked that same question about the job they're doing, and the Fed, the Federal Reserve, is at the very bottom of the list. Look at the contrast from 2003 when we last asked about the Fed. You can see how much higher it was then. This perhaps shouldn't come as a great surprise. A lot of our economic recession, to some people, could have been changed had the Fed done things differently, and of course they didn't, and here we are in a recession, and apparently the Americans are blaming to some degree the actions or the inaction of the Federal Reserve Board. Now, of those 11 agencies, which ones do you think Americans rate the most positively? What's at the top of the list? Well, I'll answer that question for you. It is the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 61% excellent rating. You'll note that's twice as much as rate the Fed, excellent or good. That's followed by NASA, of course, recently commemorated by the 40th anniversary of the landing on the moon. NASA comes in at 58%. That's followed by the FBI, which is located just a couple of blocks from where I'm standing right now here in Washington. That comes in at 58% as well, tied with NASA. And you can see the other agencies we rated as they go down the list. They're on the screen in front of you. Bottom line, if we look at these agencies we had rated by the government, at the top of the list, the CDC. At the bottom of the list, the Federal Reserve. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Editor-in-Chief of the Gallup poll.